Welcome to Super Happy Dragon Lucky. The show will begin momentarily.
But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain? Why, 35 years ago, fly the Atlantic? We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win. We choose to go to the moon.
Hello, welcome to Super Happy Dragon Lucky, the Dragonchain Update Show. This is episode EBITY4, 0xe4 is the 229th consecutive episode. And a reminder, nothing on this show is financial advice, and stay tuned after the updates for an AMA. So this week on Dragonchain Updates, we have this show, Super Happy Dragon Lucky's last week's distribution for governance of NFTs. Last week's episode created 1,012 lot. There was one question for 506 lot, and there were no featured posts. The host received 253 lot, and Dragonchain received 253 lot. On Den.Social updates, the December 2023 layer creation process LCP results are now in. The number one proposal by lore committed was censored news and information with 1.8 million lore and 10 unique voters, nominated by IM4IM in November of 2023. And the number one in unique voters is Podcast, for one, which had 1.6 million lore and 36 unique voters, nominated by Crypto Curious in March of 2022. As a reminder, denizens can purchase a runner-up layer, and the first through the fifth runner-ups by unique voters, as ranked by unique voters, can purchase a layer where the first runner-up is 200 matter, second is 400, third is 600, fourth is 800, and the fifth runner-up is 1,000 matter. And also, if a layer has at least 8 unique voters, it can also be turned on by putting in 2,500 matter. So if you want to do any of that, you need to do that, I think, before the weekend is up. So before next Tuesday, essentially before next Monday, to be safe, whatever. And next, Coffee with Dan is still on hold. We'll have to ping Dave if he's going to keep doing that, or if he's going to move the time or something else, or, maybe shorten it. I don't know if maybe it's because it's such a long format. Maybe you can't do it right now. Next, also, DinDAO updates. There's no DinDAO meeting this week. We'll have to double check. It should be next Thursday. Should be okay because it'll be after Christmas. So no DinDAO this week, though. Next Thursday at 1900 Eastern, 0 hour UTC. Everyone welcome to join. No need to turn on your camera. It's just a meeting. And then lastly, we will go to the World Blockchain Roundtable update, where, in case you missed it, last week's episode, which was very good, a deep dive on how bridging between blockchains works. Make sure you go watch it and share it. And the more views it gets the first week, the more lot all the participants will get. Also, episode 135 airs today at 1100 Eastern in just a little less than an hour, and 1600 UTC. The topic is Santa's naughty and nice 2023 list on a blockchain. Leave a blockchain related question or subject to discuss. I'm not sure how that format's going to work. I had some ideas, but I didn't even get a chance to talk to everybody about it. So maybe we'll have time to do something interesting before the show. Otherwise, it'll be a free for all. It'll be fun. So while we refresh the AMA questions, make sure that you like this video. Make sure you subscribe and share and do all the other things. But we have, I do believe, one AMA question from I am 4am, one and only one. You get all the credit, so good work. So Den question: have you thought through the scaling of Den? For example, if matter was worth say $10 per token, and Den had 10,000 daily users, then the matter would be more difficult to mine, and per user, of course. And just to get one more matter to have more energy to post and reply would be difficult, because if you know how it works, you only generate 24 energy per day if you have no matter. So the more matter you get, the more energy you do generate. Could this slow the growth of Den? Few new users might not like it if they can't post a reply as often as they would like. So yes, and it's an interesting thing. Yes, we did think of this, and I actually have the white paper up here, that when all of this was thought through, that was absolutely a question that I had. What do we do when you have 100,000 or 1,000,000 or 10 million or 100 million users, that they cannot, there's only 1,000 a day. So you think about the factor necessary, in that, if you get an even share, you're not even going to mine one matter in a given day. It's going to be fractional. And so there is a section in the white paper under distribution/creation. So it's under energy. So if you go to the energy section, the top, total supply unlimited, precision is 2 decimals. The network is internal, non-transferable. And the purpose, so energy is the point system used within Den to regulate the activity of a new or otherwise untested denizen. Energy is used to execute actions, post content, reply, vote. It's not tradable outside of Den, etc., in order to maintain a constant and stable value within the system for taking actions. And it turns out to be, since the white paper was written, I think I now describe it as, it's the scarcity built into the system, in order to make you choose. You can't just vote on everything like you would on Reddit, right? You have to choose what to vote on, because they're all prediction markets, and you only have so much. And you have to also choose other actions. Okay, I could vote 1,000 here, but I won't have enough to make those posts that I want. That type of thing. It was intended to drive you to the decision that makes the most sense for how you want to use the platform. So within that section under distribution creation, there is a generation period paragraph. So generation period is 1 hour. So the yield every hour per denizen is 1/24th of the denizen's current matter balance on the system. So if you have 24 matter, you will generate 1 matter per hour from that matter, plus 1 energy. So every hour you're generating 1 energy just on the free. But if you have matters, you're generating 1/24th of your balance of matter. And so there is a notion that let's see here if I can find it. Sorry, I had it pulled up. There is a matter to energy multiplier in the system that is right now 1, right? And if you look at, let's see here, if you look at the formula there, right now the number is 1, and it will, in time, the current matter to energy multiplier in time is changeable. So it would be a Dendau vote if, once we had a certain number of users, or maybe once the average or median mining was below a certain amount. Maybe it's below 1 even. If you want to wait to be very conservative, then you would change the multiplier to 1.1, or to change it to 2, or whatever would make sense. So the footnote in this, and it's footnote number 6, I think, the current matter to energy factor is 1. In the future, this could be configured to adjust a multiplier of matter with high adoption. So that's already in there. It's on page, wait a minute, there are no page numbers on this. Oh, it's page 18. Page 18 of 21. Go there and check that out. It's in there. So, but great question, because that is precisely some of the stuff now, and I need to vote up your post. So that is the only question, and we have no. Let's see here. We have. Oh, and I forgot to say, I reserve the right to revise and extend my remarks. No featured post today. So, in closing, make sure you go and get some Dragonchain and Den merch at Dragonchain.Store. Some good stuff there. Contribute to Dragonchain's legal fund at legalfund.dragonchain.com. If you are at all able, plenty of ways to contribute. If you just have some crypto that you aren't doing anything with, including Ethereum tokens or other tokens, ERC or other standard tokens. Anyway, the lawyers will accept them. Also, watch us next week. Super Happy Dragon Lucky, same time, and make sure you watch the World Blockchain Roundtable today at 1100 Eastern, 1600 UTC. Follow Dragonchain, Real Denizens, and Jojo Rowe on Twitter, LinkedIn, and Den.Social. That's it. Thanks a bunch. Bye.
Now, more than ever, our data is at risk. Our supply chains are in jeopardy. Our systems are broken, and businesses feel powerless. Dragonchain gives you a different way, a safer way, a better way, and you have power over your data. Dragonchain gives you proof in an untrusted world. Build now at Dragonchain.com. America's blockchain.